Yeah, this is it. Hey, now this is it. Come on, now this is it. Jump on Star. Let's take a trip to the east side of the map, from the dirty with Big Chucc guy. Trying to get on this train to the main street. What Capone check out, we do this damn thing. Looking for work, I heard Capone's on the search for an artist to rock your body. Start a party, a lot of daddy, and keep it going till everybody's pop locking like the food. Reminiscing about the old school. Good times with your mind. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Star-Starseed Media. I'm Chucc Stone. It brings me great joy to know that there are others who are experiencing phenomena as far as vision. The normal perception of human vision is now changing drastically to the point where they're actually seeing energies. And whether this is an energy grid or a sort of type of wormhole or a vortex of energy is what people have been writing to me the most about what they've envisioned. And I've had these experiences myself with this grid, this matrix grid, also with this tunnel vision, or just seeing energy before you. And it may last some seconds, more than others, just depending on what level of, what energetic level that you are at. So you're not going crazy, you're not losing your mind, there's nothing wrong with your eyes, you're just adjusting, integrating to our new energy grid that has been placed upon the planet to change the reality of the earth. So as we all may know by now, that it's our thoughts that changes reality. So once we perceive a new way of vision and starting to see through the veils that have been blinding us for so many millennia of years, that we can actually start perceiving a new reality in order to have new patterns of thought and to create a new reality or a new earth by these new thought patterns and behavior patterns that we're going to take upon. But until then, we're still going to be cleansing in many ways on an individual and collective level. And a lot of this will be experienced through bodily pains. You have 4 bodies: the spiritual body, emotional body, which is connected, and the physical body and the mental body, which is connected, which all 4 bodies makes the totality of your being here experiencing this reality, and they all must go through a cleansing on a multi-dimensional range, meaning that there's multiple yous that have to go through this cleansing, but you're the center point. You're the main focus of attention here in this reality. And although we may have ascended so much from being in the lower third density, we still are taking on third dimensional ideals and third dimensional behaviors from those who are still in the process of awakening to the higher realms of energy that's coming through. So we're all going through this cleansing, no matter whether you're consciously aware of it or not, no matter what enlightenment state you feel that you're in, or how advanced or any certain amount of levels that you may see yourself more far than another individual. We're all going through these things. So you may have bodily pains. I myself have been having terrible headaches that last up to 5 days. I don't take any type of medication, no type of pills. I don't even have medical insurance. So that's the reason why I'm constantly exercising intelligently, not just to bulk up and look sexy, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's also a smart way to exercise where you don't hurt yourself, and staying healthy, eating properly, and of course taking large intakes of water as you see necessary. So your bones may be aching, your hip may be aching, you may feel warm sensations in certain parts of your body. And to my understanding, all this is due to a cleansing that's coming through to you from other realities that you have, or should I say other lifetimes that you have experienced. Pains in these areas, they're coming up for clearing. Also, to my understanding, there's a lot of information that's being locked inside of our bones and are coming to the surface. And the flesh also is holding a lot of emotional trauma and a lot of pain that's happened in our several lifetimes, whether it's this lifetime or in your childhood or through your relationships, through past life situations, and some similar when you was an animal or any type of thing. You've incarnated in more forms than just human form. If you've been insects, sea animals, or what have you, you name it, more than likely, whatever it is that you think of or come in contact with most, you have some type of relation to these things. All you have to do is just observe what's coming to you now, and more than likely it's going to relate somewhere to a part of you, to your individuality, or what creates your total form, your total identity, as far as frequency go to this day. So the time locks are being lifted by the Time Lords that are allowing certain individuals to perceive reality consciously right now as awakened. As right now that I'm speaking, I can see energy, I would say, in the atmosphere. And this has been going on with me for a long time. So basically, a lot of this stuff that I'm saying right now, I'm just basically saying it in a different way. But if you go through the Star-Seed Media videos, I'm basically touching bases on a lot of this stuff. I'm just reiterating it in a different fashion, a different way, because we all, each moment of our moments, we're rising higher in consciousness altogether. No matter how super stupid or retarded you think someone is, they're still in their mastery, and they're still going to be advanced. Just to be here in physicality is an advancement. No matter what character you have decided to take upon this drama on this world stage. So the drama is going to continue to happen, and this is happening energetically on a conscious level, on the mind, environment, weather, you name it. Everything is going to play out the way it should, the way it's already been preordained and agreed upon. There's no way around it. As I said, disclosure has been going on for quite some time, and it's going to continue to go until consciousness rise. No one's coming down. We have to rise up to the level where we actually make contact, where more and more people can awaken to our extraterrestrial beings and understanding that. Right now, it's too much of a probability for it to cause negativity to drop us back down to lower densities of third dimensional reality. And that's definitely going to be a no-no, because that'll be a failure to the whole process of this ascension that we're going through the Earth, solar system, galactic system, universe, multiverse. Everything is working as one in unison. So this is going to be a great cleansing. And a lot of you all who are acknowledging your chakra systems are bringing more to this stuff to you in an accelerated rate. I don't want to really say that's a bad thing, but you're going to accumulate more negativity depending on your energetic vibrational level. And coming to you quickly can also mean that you're going to resolve it more quickly, because it's going to keep coming to you in a repetitive sense until you've learned the lesson to get past it. So you may be repeating certain behavior patterns in relationships with your children, or with your pet. It don't matter. Whatever's bringing you negativity is going to keep coming up repeatedly in some form or fashion for you to learn the lesson from it and not repeat yourself. But each time you have this repetitive drama to come back into your life, you are a different person each time you deal with it. Even though you may consciously feel that it's the same thing, which in some sense is not, but at the same time you're different, because everything is different in the moment, because everything is changing and rising. Whether you want to or not, you're rising. So also on the energetic level, we are as one, of course, on the energetic level, but you still have your individuality and your free will to how you choose to look at reality and how you choose to look at society. A lot of us, we don't go by societal rules, the ones who call ourselves Star-Seeds and Indigos. Some of us, we look at spirituality, but we still have we're still deeply entrenched in religious belief, which causes conflict. Also, sex is being overrated at this time, and it's for a particular reason why they're putting so much emphasis on sex right now, and more than normal. I would say they always have done this through the decades of generations, but it's more so now because the sexual energy is a very powerful psychic energy that we all share in, and our human bodies are designed to go into an orgasmic state in order for us to understand and realize and feel our divinity that's connected to this reality. So we're put in states of ecstasy through orgasm, and the only way we understand now as human beings to get this ecstasy is through the sexual act, which is a very sacred ritual act of a misuse of energy. And that's the reason why a lot of people right now are going around with what I call the crazies, because once you interact with someone on a sexual level, you exchanging energy with one another. So if you're not of the likeness of another and it's not bonded by a true love vibration, you're just taking on trash from each other that you're going to eventually have to cleanse out. So a lot of this stuff that you're going through, it may not even be from your individualized patterns. You may be done with a lot of this stuff, but still dealing with things and wondering why. And it may be because of the simple fact that you've integrated your energy with loved ones. I won't say, well, I guess you can call it love, but with people who you have had sex with, just put it that way. People you have had sex with, and you're dealing with their stuff because it's, a gate opens up a second energy to come down through the sexual portal, and this is the reason why it's been used in sex magic and a lot of rituals. A lot of the dark team have used sex magic for dark reasons to be influential, according to the celestial, the stars. It's a great influence. It's a great power. It's one of the most powerful forces that we have as human beings to experience. And sex is wonderful, of course, but you also open yourself up to a lot of psych attacks when opening up this energy portal. Even if you're individually alone and want to pleasure yourself through masturbation, which is a fine art to get to know your body and to integrate this sexual energy, which is very important for each human to do, to become full in your masculinity or femininity, to join the goddess energies together. So even though you're wanting to release, it shouldn't be that way. That's a misuse of energy, just to use sexual acts just to release. You know, you want to release, you're frustrated, or you're just horny, you know, you just want to, you know, grab somebody and have sex. But that's the misuse of energy because it's missing the love frequency. And you pick up a lot of trash, a lot of dirt, a lot of, you know, that's a powerful exchange of codes and identities with one another, because you're not using, it doesn't involve the orgasmic vibration, doesn't involve the true love frequency between the two individuals. And it doesn't matter about your composition of density, or whether you're heterosexual or lesbian, gay, or whatever. It's just a matter of two beings coming together in the love vibration. So I've just been warning people about that type of behavior throughout Star-Seed Media videos. So I just wanted to kind of go over that a little bit more, because more and more people are, I guess you can say, suffering from the crazies and not understanding why they're feeling so frustrated. And that's going to be one of the main reasons why, because you open yourself up to different entities who want to come down and play the game, you know, and in the spirit world, you know. So even, like I said, even if you individual alone by yourself and you choose to masturbate, if you masturbate just to release stress, or because you feel that you can identify with someone and you're searching for someone, you shouldn't do it out of negativity, out of these needs and wants, because you open yourself up to very powerful energies that can come down and influence you and manipulate you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. So these are some of the things that I want to touch on, and just to stand clear of yourself and get out of your own way, and just move out of judgment, because you block and blind yourself from a lot of things. I come in contact with a lot of people who are knowledgeable, very knowledgeable and very wise, but they have blind spots because of their judgments. Making judgments on things blocks you from the entirety of the reality that's trying to give you the most information that you possibly can get to enlighten yourself or to better yourself. So whenever you give something a bad judgment, you give yourself a bad emotion altogether. And it makes it more difficult for you to understand other beings out there, and what I call humans, I call them programs, to keep me away from putting an emotion to it, because you're not going to put an emotion on a Microsoft program. You're not going to put an emotion really to your Apple computer. So I call people programs. So whenever I see a certain type of behavior, I just program it and pull one of my files up and understand that this is the program I'm working with, and I can already identify this person's character. Maybe some of the things that they talk about or do, I can automatically know what the zodiac sign is and how their mind function operates. So it seems that I always know the right thing to say to each individual person, but I've already got a psychological profile on these things, because I've been studying the human behavior since the days I can remember as a small child. So I know a lot of you look forward to these Star-Seed Media videos, but I only do them Star-Seed Media videos until I'm impulsed to do so. I just don't sit down and try to think of some cool stuff to say. I say things that really matter in synchronicity in the times that's going on, for what the majority of people who seek this type of information needs to know. I apologize to all the subscribers. YouTube and Facebook has really handicapped me. I know for a fact I should have many more subscribers, and not that I'm going by the numbers game, because the numbers are irrelevant, because I work on an energetic level. But there are those who are not receiving my updates whenever I put a post up on Facebook or put a post up on YouTube. I'm being blocked in certain countries also, so they're not allowing my information and many others information such as this to get out. So we encourage everybody to share this information, not only this video but any video that you feel is that can resonate and enlighten others who are searching for this type of thing, because we all are going to have to be exposed to this on a certain level, no matter how low the density of the person is. At some point, you're going to have to come in contact with this information to make a choice. And that's what it all boils down to, making a choice. You're going to have a choice to change. You know, nobody's going to be punished if they don't change. You're just going to simply end up in the reality, in the vicinity of creation to play out your role, because your soul growth is needed a more third-dimensional drama situations for you to bring yourself up to a fourth, fifth, sixth, and higher dimensional type of way of behavior. So this is my reason why I'm here. This is the reason why I breathe. I'm not here to live a normal life. I'm utterly alone, and I'm very happy about that, because I wouldn't be able to receive and transduce energy and bringing information, galactic information, if I was not living this somewhat secluded monk lifestyle. So I'd like to appreciate you all for your support and checking out the videos and supporting Chucc Born Star, which he will be in the studio later today. He's been in pulse to get in the studio today to make a new song and video, so you can look forward to that. And I'd like to thank you all. I love you all, and just continue to love yourself and respect others, and just allow the world drama to play out the way it should. All is as it should be, and can't be no other way. Everything is in perfection, no matter how violent things may seem, no matter how it may look. You all stuck in a certain part of creation that's illusion in order to play the game out. So everything that happened is necessary for the whole, for the one. So right now, you know, the mother, father, force, creator, source, prime creator, God, however you may call it, doesn't see right or wrong, you know, a good or bad. You know, the universe don't see these things. They see experiences that's coming together that everyone has agreed on at a certain level to act out this drama. So every behavior is necessary. It's a mechanism to the whole. It's a clock-wheel to the main clock, to the big clock. You know, and time is definitely ticking in that manner. You know, so although you can ultimately say there is no time, of course not, but living in this reality, time is a part of the game, and it's a part of the game that I would suggest you realize and take heed to. But you don't have to look at it in the ultimate way. You can also take yourself out of certain things. You don't have to participate in certain dramas and everything. What they're showing you on TV, everything is designed to move mass consciousness in a certain way. So everything is dramatized to become its own digitalized shepherd on this internet. So just take care of yourself and continue to receive information, and talk to others about this, and don't feel any shame. You know, get rid of the self-judgment, all those things. All right, it's wonderful chatting with you guys. We're gonna get ready to do some exercises and get back to the studio, do my Chucc Born Star thing. Y'all take care. Peace, love, and light. One.
It's a silver, I'm the guy for the job due. If you agree, slap 5 with a G. Come on, let's tag team it like the WWE. On this fat ass track, whatever money you invest to jack, I guarantee you make your money back and flip it like an acrobat. For the breeze, Birmingham, Alabama, so the Mac, we got money to get. Roll sold out chicks, this is my fish in the bro. I let my man Capone, his money's long for sure. I'm on the grind, I know you think I'm lying, my flow shine like blood diamonds from the African mines, yo. Hey, I know you hate this. Collaboration, look, face it. Celebrate it, let's get wasted. You should be happy about this real shit. Here comes a glitch in the matrix, and this is it. The legal way to make a profit. A bootlegging with Capone on its own, then we rock it. Once again, it's on the straight poppin'. Like the creature of a hoochie that's jockin'.